Aquarius have the Lovers and the Eight of Wands. This is about how you, Aquarius, are going to be more straightforward about what it is that you're looking for so that people will stop playing games with you. And what I mean by that is so people can stop acting like they're lost in the sauce. Because you, Aquarius, honestly speaking, unless people really take the time to understand you or they are an astrologer, they ultimately don't really understand you. Because for you, Aquarius, you have the mentality of, yes, you have body and yes, you look good and all of that, but you want people to actually take the time, get to know you. You want people to care about you. And a lot of times when all it is that people can do is think about your body and think about how fine you are or, attractive you are, whatever the case may be, people don't really know how to separate the desire, the lustful element from the love element, right? They need to actually want you more than just your body. And the thing about it is that so a lot of you Aquarius are going to tell people like, hey, listen, you want to hang around people and get to know somebody that wants you for more than just your body. And if a person cannot show you those things, then I just think that, you're not going to waste your time talking to them. If they can show you that, obviously, Four of Wands, that's going to take some time, right? It's like plants growing. It's going to take some time. You want a full-grown garden, it takes time, right? Do plants spring out? Of course they do. I have some plants over here. Of course they do. But they took time for those plants to actually jut out of the ground, right? Spring out of the ground. It wasn't yesterday. I've been growing that plant for about since 2021 now, if I'm not mistaken, for about 2 years now. Anyway, plant long now, but it takes time. And the thing is that, but that's where the real test begins, because the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles represent if a person, it's going to take time and patience, and not everything is going to be easy and last and stuff like this. But that's the point, right? If a person isn't really willing to get to know you past your body and how attractive a lot of you are, because a lot of Aquarius individuals be having bodies. I know, being in love with a couple of Aquarius women myself. Anyway, the point is, got bodies. Anyway, Lord have mercy. Anyway, the point is, it takes time. And if a person isn't really willing to do that, to take the time to let time be the proof, then obviously you're not going to be with them. But if they can do that, like I said before, it'll be great, right? And you won't have to spend so much time, keeping an eye on them, because the two of you are living your life, doing your thing. If a person isn't really up to par, then they'll essentially make it obvious. But then you have the Eight of Swords, right? And the Eight of Swords represents, but the Eight of Swords ultimately is about not feeling like you may ever get anyone sometimes that may see it that way. You think, like it is, I said before, a lot of you Aquarius see a lot of people like this, where it's like the Knight of Wands. People come in hot and heavy, but they're not really trying to build anything long term with you. It's just about using your body, and because you look good, and associating themselves with you, and kind of like checking you off a list and stuff like this, as opposed to really taking the time to get to know you, right? Because because the thing about it is that the reason why the air signs, why y'all are like this in the first place, for any of the cross watchers, but any of you Aquarius can tell me if I don't know what I'm talking about in the comment section. But and the majority wins. But with you Aquarius, it's like, yeah, you have body, but you want people to know you for other things. Yes, your body as well, of course, no doubt. There's a time and a place for that. But not just your body, though. Other things as well. Your mind, your ideas, your business acumen. A lot of you Aquarius are ruled by Saturn, which is Saturn rules over business acumen, how good you are at securing the bag, as people call it, and just business transactions, business interactions, existing in contracts, and how you go about carrying yourself in business. Do you get played or you don't? So the thing is that when that type of stuff happens, it's like, it's heartbreaking that people look at you like a piece of meat. You know what I mean? And you just, for some of you Aquarius, sometimes you think that no one really has that ability. And that's not true. That's not true. The Eight of Cups is about, and when you see that they don't, because it usually ends up like they don't know, they don't care. It's usually like they see these things about you, but they don't really take note because they're so busy thinking about your body or your money or being seen with you, and you can introduce them to a group of people, right? They're trying to social climb. So now it's like, so they judge you for being choosy Susie. They judge you for getting around, because an Aquarius is capable of that. But then the air sign, but then anyone is capable of that. But the air signs and the air signs and the what you call it, the fire signs are capable of that, right? Really anyone. But so yeah, so that's what has you end up leaving in the first place, right? So then and then they try to like scapegoat you, right? This is where you and Capricorn kind of share that kind of moniker of being the devil, right? Because before Capricorn was known as the devil, it was actually Aquarius. So the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands now is now about how, so, but at the end of the day, you end up not really having, you end up being at odds with them, because you end up having to move forward with your life, right, with the moniker that these people are trying to make popular, that you are the devil, you are this, that, and the third. And a lot of that stuff is more than likely not true, depending on the Aquarius. Now, some Aquarius, it could be that way. I've had my few run-ins with them crazy Aquarius. Yo, that goes to a whole other level. But for you Aquarius that have your mind and your heart in the correct place, right? That's trying to self-improve, right? And wants to improve the people that is close to you, right? That stuff that people try to make it seem that's real about you is not real. But you end up having to walk off with some form of dignity anyway. So let's clarify some of these cards. You the one that end up having to walk off and pick up the pieces of your own integrity and dignity, because people will spend so much time trying to tear you down on some nonsense, trying to spread rumors about you, about how you Aquarius are promiscuous and that you're not meant to be trusted and all that type of stuff. When some of that stuff, or maybe even all of the stuff that they're saying, isn't even true. But you know. So let's clarify the Lovers. The Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, Empress, sorry about that, Queen of Swords. It's hot in New York, ironically. The Empress, the Ace of Pentacles. I honestly see that you Aquarius need to be more patient, because that type of stupidity, actually, it's coming to an end. Like, that's what the whole Mandela effect thing. I don't mean to get, big conspiracy theorist on you, but that's what the whole Mandela effect is. It's the idea that we're in an alternate reality, right? Where the I ain't even gonna say the word right, because I don't even get down with the Andrew Tate goofy stuff, but I think Andrew Tate goofy, but and I'll say it to his face, but the ideology of making sure, like the ideology of this illusion that's been put over the world is finally coming to an end. So now it's like, so now the illusion is finally coming to an end, slowly, may I add. So it's not going to be done tomorrow, but the idea of the illusion coming to an end, the Mandela effect switched the stuff that should have been one way to another, right? So now everything is glitching to where the way that it should have been, instead of the dysfunctional, twisted, warped way that it was when you knew it. And then the Empress and the Queen of Swords now is about how, so now you Aquarius will actually, at this point in time moving forward, you'll have an easier time in certain ways knowing when someone is for you, because people who are blessed get told the truth all the time if you get a chance to actually listen. Like, there was a point in time where people would lie to me. Now there's a point in time where people can't ultimately help themselves but tell me the truth if I just need to ask. And you Aquarius can take advantage of that too. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all. Make the views go up.